A lot of buyers think the biggest mistake they can make is overpaying for a house. Honestly, that's not always the case. Sometimes, the real mistake is buying a home that looks beautiful on the surface but comes with problems you didn't know to look for. Things like water issues, unpermitted renovation, or aging systems that could cost tens of thousands of dollars after you move in. And the tricky part is that many of these issues aren't obvious during a showing. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through 5 types of homes buyers in central New Jersey should look at very carefully before making an offer. Hi, I'm Nicole Mo, a real estate agent in the greater Princeton area. On this channel, I share practical insights to help buyers and sellers make thoughtful real estate decisions. And by the way, none of the homes I'm going to mention today are necessarily bad homes. In fact, many of them can still be great purchases. The key is simply knowing what questions to ask before you make an offer. I've seen buyers save themselves a lot of money just by asking the right questions early on. So let's walk through 5 types of homes buyers should take a closer look at here in central New Jersey. The first type of home to approach carefully is a recent flip. Now to be clear, not all flipped homes are bad. Some investors do excellent work, but over the past several years, we've also seen renovations that were done very quickly and mostly cosmetic, such as fresh paint, new cabinets, new flooring, modern lighting. Everything looks beautiful during the showing, but sometimes the work behind the walls weren't done as carefully. This matters even more in central New Jersey because many homes here have basements, and basements tell you a lot about a home. They can reveal signs of moisture, foundation movement, structural issues, or aging plumbing. But when a basement is fully finished, those signs can be easily hidden. So when you see a recently renovated home, don't just ask, does it look nice? Ask questions like, were the permits pulled? Were inspection completed? A beautiful kitchen is great, but the quality of the renovation matters even more. Now, the second type of home buyers should watch carefully is property with basement moisture or drainage issues. And honestly, this is one of the most common things we see here in central New Jersey. Many homes here have basements, and we also get plenty of rain throughout the year. So water management around the home becomes extremely important. Sometimes the warning signs are obvious: water stains, musty smells, efflorescence on the basement walls, or dehumidifier running constantly. Other times, the basement looks perfectly fine. That's why one simple question is important. Ask the seller, has the basement ever taken on water? Many homes today have systems like sump pumps, French drains, or interior waterproofing systems. These systems can work very well, but they also tell you that the water has been part of the home's history. It's important to understand that story before you buy. This is especially relevant in towns around Princeton, West Windsor, Plainsboro, and Montgomery, where many homes were built decades ago and the basements are very common. Now, let's talk about something that surprises a lot of buyers. The third type of home buyers should investigate carefully is a property with a flood risk. Many people assume flooding is only an issue near the coast, but even in central New Jersey, certain homes can be affected. Properties near creeks, streams, or lower area may experience flooding during heavy storms. Many homeowners became more aware of this after Hurricane Ida in 2021, when intense rainfall caused flooding in several parts of the states. So before buying a home, it's important to check, is the property located in a FEMA flood zone? Is a flood insurance required? Has the property had previous water or flood claims? Even if a home looks beautiful and well-maintained, flood risk can affect insurance cost, monthly expenses, and future resale value. So it's something buyers should always verify early in the process. The fourth type of home buyers should approach carefully is a home with unpermitted renovation. And this is actually more common than most people realize. Sometimes it's a finished basement. Sometimes it's an attic converted into a bedroom. Sometimes it's an electrical or plumbing work done quietly over the years. And the work may look perfectly fine, but if the proper permits weren't obtained, it can create problems later. For example, when selling the home, when filing insurance claims, or when making future renovations. Buyers can sometimes review permit history through township records or an Oprah request. The key idea is simple. If the home has major upgrades, make sure there is documentation showing the work was approved properly, because it looks good and it was done properly are not always the same thing. And finally, let's talk about older homes. The fifth category is older homes with charm, but also has aging systems. We have plenty of homes in the Princeton area. Many buyers love these homes for the character, mature trees, established neighborhoods, unique architecture, and honestly, they can be wonderful homes. But older homes may also have aging systems that need attention. Buyers should always evaluate electrical systems, plumbing system, roof condition, heating and cooling systems, and foundation. In some older New Jersey homes, buyer may also encounter things like older sewer line, cast iron plumbing, older electrical panels, or buried oil tank from older heating systems. None of this automatically makes the home a bad purchase, but it does mean buyers should understand the true condition of the property before committing. So, what type of homes should you avoid? Not necessarily the old one, not necessarily the flipped one, and not necessarily the one with the finished basement. The home to avoid is the one where you don't fully understand the risks. The goal isn't to find the perfect home. The goal is to understand the house you are buying. A little due diligence today can save you a lot of money tomorrow. And that's something every smart buyer wants. If you're thinking about buying in Princeton, West Windsor, Plainsboro, Montgomery, or surrounding communities, and you'd like help evaluating homes carefully, I'd be happy to help. And if you're relocating to Central New Jersey, that's exactly why I make these videos. Every market has its quirks, and this area definitely has a few. So if that sounds helpful, consider subscribing. On this channel, I share insights about the local housing market, neighborhoods, and how to make thoughtful real estate decisions. And if you are trying to figure out which Central New Jersey town might be the best fit for you, you may want to watch the next video on your screen. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.